against Lloydminster, you guys got a ton of shots on goal, ton of opportunities. The power plays, even though you only had 2 of them, probably were better than some we've seen earlier this season. What was the difference tonight, and do you actually give credit to your guys for a lot of what they did in this one?
Yeah, like if you look at the shots, especially in period 1 and 2, like we did mass produce. We had quite a bit of opportunities and chances, but we didn't get a lot from in the house, right? So a lot of perimeter stuff where we weren't creating our second and thirds, and like, you know, tight barns like this, road trips, stuff like that. Like those are the kind of you know, greasy goals and the areas that you need to put yourself in better to be able to kind of mass produce those. So where our initial stuff was good tonight, I thought our second and third opportunities weren't there, and that was probably the biggest difference maker.
That said, Nick Wolfenberg breaking through in that third period with the slap shot from the right point. Kind of interesting that it comes not long after he had a wrist shot that kind of found its way through, but was a fairly easy save. Then he uses that slap shot, and the Oilers get rewarded for it. Is that something you want to see more from him?
Yeah, like absolutely. That first one he took a little high, I believe it was blocker side type thing, where those are a little bit easier situations to read as a goaltender. But yeah, that second one, you know, good vision, good awareness, and put all his weight into it. You know, there's some traffic out in front, and super proud of him with regards to that one.
Nolan Flint as well, kind of the kind of play I think you guys want to see from your veterans, that he battles his way around a defender to get that initial shot, finds his own rebound, and scores from one of those tough areas. You obviously would have liked to see 2 or 3 of those goals here tonight, but is that the kind of example you want to see?
100%. That is exactly what you know, we said, and we could have better situated ourselves and set ourselves up betterly if we were kind of doing more of that, especially early in the game, first or second. You know, nice setup by Brown there too, to have that awareness. All started back there, kind of moving that play up. But those are the things, like looking into tomorrow, we just need to do a better job of. These road games are tough with regards to that. So just, you know, mass producing the shots, but then getting second, thirds, and just fighting for those hard areas.
Last thing for you, any difference you're going to expect to see tomorrow night with the challenge Fort McMurray presents compared to this pretty tight challenge that Lloydminster gave you tonight?
I think every game on these road trips gets a little bit more difficult in the sense of you know, just our overall fatigue. So that's the biggest thing, is we have to manage ourselves. You know, this one was tough tonight, but you have to have short memories in the sense, take what you did positive, build off of it, and, you know, those negative things learn from, and just kind of move on. Fort McMurray, you know, they make plays, they move with speed and pace. I think one thing we need to adjust and be better with, especially in our neutral zone, just taking away their time and space, kind of slowing them down, and then just being aware of their trailers on our back check, their second opportunities, their thirds. If we close that out and we get a little bit more greasy offensively and harder in those areas, I think we'll be positive.
All right, well, Reed, always appreciate you making the time. Best of luck getting back at it tomorrow night.
Thanks, King.